Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. We're going to get started on our B6 Stalogy setup for next week. So I had already marked the pages for us. So I do a timed on one side and then my to-do list on the other. I do daily pages. I am going to set this one up. I haven't done this before. This page for a like a this week dashboard kind of situation. So I will be having that there. I will be doing the daily pages all the way to the weekend, which for me, because I don't have a lot of plans on the weekends, well, I don't think anybody has any plans much on the weekends right now, but for the weekends I'll be doing 2 per page. Alrighty, so I am going to be using a kit from the Planner Girl Prints. This is a printable kit that is a Christmas kit, and I just really loved the pastel Christmas colors. I'm not one for too much of like that really bright red or green. So I decided that I wanted to go with this kit because it's really, the tones are muted. I like that. And then these icons, there's so many, they're adorable. And I think this one right here is my favorite with the throwing of the printer. That one is definitely, I've had those moments. I definitely had one of those moments when I was printing this, not like that. My printer was just giving me some trouble. So there's that. And then these are the washies. We do have some glitter headers, which is fun. Some boxes, habit trackers, 3 checklists here. And then I set all the icons, some headers, the weekend banner, some more boxes. But these ones are cute because they have like that little washi tape on the 2 corners that I think is really cute touch. And then we'll be having these are the date headers, and then our boxes. And this one's really fun because it has the water tracker on it. I have not actually been keeping up too much with my water like normal. So I thought that this is also going to be a good additive to just kind of try to bring me back into my normal routine. So this is what we're going to be using for our kit. For washi, I will be pulling in Simply Gilded. This washi is from her last month's sub box, or I believe it was for November. Yes, for November. And then these 2 I got in a D-stash, but they're both all of them are Simply Gilded. So I'm not going to be able to tell you where these ones are from specifically. Oh, we're just getting tongue-tied already. Here we go. So Simply Gilded washi is the washi that we will be using. I also am a Tombow user, so these are the Tombow colors we'll be bringing into this kit. I really would have loved to bring in a little bit more of this green, this dark green color. However, I do not have that color in my stash, so this will remind me that I have to get a different color. So these are the colors that I'm choosing, and so I know that I have some Tombow girls that follow me on Instagram that love to know what numbers we're using. So these are the numbers here: 761, 990, and 772 are the colors for that. So that's the kit and the base. I'm also going to be pulling in some different stickers from the Style Planner. As you can see, I've used some of the Wacky Holidays for December. I've used some of the Hot Cocos and these kinds of things. We have the bucket lists for Christmas time. I have my bill dues, some date dots, and a couple of icons, and then some holiday scripts, and then some Christmas deco, and then I think this was nature kit for December, I believe. So I have those as options. We'll probably pull those in. And then I have a bunch of these minis, which I will show you how I use them. from the style planner. So I'll get those going and ready. Okay, so move all this to the side, clear the station. Okay, for me, I like to flip my book actually on the side so that it's easier for me to navigate. And then I usually will pull a clip to kind of help me balance that. So that'll be how I will go about doing this. So I know that there are some complaints with the Stalogy riding into the crevasse or the side here, because it starts to bulk up as your planner goes. So I'm fine with flipping it over so that it is lace flat, just making sure that your station that you have on the other side is clear, then you won't get anything on your planner. So that's what I do. All right, so I usually start with washi, and I think I'm gonna start with this big thick one. And where is oh, here it is. I use a Hobby Lobby ruler as my washi cutter. That's kind of where that I like the dual purpose of it, but also too, like, I'm sure I have a washi cutter card somewhere, but this is what's readily accessible for us today, so this is where we go. And I'm gonna just put this right on the top here, and then when I move that clip, I'll tuck it behind. And then any little side things like this, I'll cut that off in a minute. All right, so how are we this week? I really pray that the week's treated you well and you had a great weekend, and now getting ready to go into this week, that you have a really good week. I think it's been a mixed bag really with how the holidays are treating people, especially right now during this time. So I'm really, oops, there we go. Oh, well, now, well, when all else fails, washi is your friend. All right, so I know it's been really hard for some, and others, you know, making do with what you can, given everything that you got. And so if you're having a hard time, you know, sending out my good vibes and my love for you. But so far, this holiday season thankfully has treated us well. With everything going on, it is such a very weird holiday season, in my opinion. It's definitely different than any we've had, but some different in good ways too. So there's some new things that I'm excited that have happened for me and my family, my nuclear family. I have extended family that we usually spend holidays with, but it was our first time doing a lot of our own holidays with just my boyfriend and myself. And so that has been, it's been sad, you know, bittersweet, but it's also been, we've had our fun too, building our own kind of traditions and stuff like that, and as a family. So that has definitely been something I've been enjoying as well, as much as we can with what we got. Okay. Alrighty. So that washi's laid down. Let me pull in the kit. Let me get some ideas. I do know that this is a 1 strip, so I will have to cut that. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that real quick. And I don't want to ruin this cute little green glitter strip here. I actually have an idea for this, but I need to get to the big headers. So yes, so actually this is going to be my first plan with me that I actually upload to YouTube. I have done a test run for last week's plan with me, and I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to watch yourself, but it's definitely interesting. You learn about your mannerisms, I guess, and yeah, I learned about some things I do or say, or how I pronunciate things, and it made me laugh. But I also was getting stumbled, or I was stumbling on my words sometimes, I think because I was a little nervous. So that one was what I would call a test run. And it will go into the first ever YouTube channel, or I mean the first ever plan with me for this channel's in the vault. And you know, it'll just live there for now. And it helped me though get a little bit more confidence with the camera, because you know, when our content creators that we watch doing plan with me's, they, you know, you're sitting in a room all alone by yourself and you're talking to yourself, and so you have to literally, it's a whole new way of thinking. And not only that, but when you're doing plan with me's, and I'm sure, you know, people who make YouTube videos or fully understand what I'm saying here, but when you make content, or when you're planning on your own, I'm gonna tilt this just a little bit. When you're making content on your own, you're planning in your own little world, and you don't usually talk, I guess. Well, I mean, I've been known to talk to myself. So it's interesting to be able to lay stickers and then also have carry on a conversation. So if there's moments where I get quiet, I'm still learning to hone this skill. This is definitely a skill of planning and talking. If you have that skill down, that is amazing. I'm still learning how to do that and be able to like carry on a thought. And then the other thing that I realized that is another skill for some of our planner girls that do this all the time, is having a conversation and then like keep going. That's been something that's actually been tough to negotiate around, is like, because I just want to stop doing what I'm doing, have the conversation, and then just like proceed after that. And so then I did like that first video, the one that shall not be named, for an hour just talking about stuff, but most of it was me stopping, kind of very much like I'm doing right now. So it is a whole different way of moving through stuff. So if you are watching this and you are a content creator, I salute you, because this is not easy, but it's doable, right? All right, so I'm gonna pull in some thin washi. I do kind of like a scrapbook style, or a scrapbook kind of inspired look at my planners. So I will get thin little pieces of washi, and then I will just do the rip, very uneven rip, and then I will just start layering pieces on top of each other until I get to a place where I like it. So that's my style, really. I think it comes from, I think my first crafting, was a scrapbook, really. And so I have a lot of scrapbook inspired style in my planners. But I think I've had the most fun, to be honest, in my Stalogy, because they're blank pages. Do whatever you want. And then if you make a mistake or you don't like what you did that week, you could flip the page, try again. And at first it's a little intimidating, especially, I don't know, I'm assuming some of you who are watching me today are Stalogy users. But if not, and you're thinking about getting a Stalogy, I would say it sounds a little intimidating because it's literally blank pages. However, you actually find your own way with it. You do a little here, do a little there. Oh, I like this, I'll carry it over. Oh, nope, I don't like that. I will let that go. You know, and just really find your own. And for me, that's been fun. That's been the journey. So it's been a tool to stay productive. However, it's also been a stress reliever for me. So this is, like I said, this is my first video, and I figured I could tell you a little bit about myself as I attempt to move my hands and talk at the same time. So yes, my name is Stephanie, and I am in the daytime. Not like this is nighttime, but if you're watching me at nighttime, hey, what's up? I am an executive director of a nonprofit victim service agency. So we offer assistance to victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, and child abuse. So as you can tell, with that heavy of a job, I enjoy using planners as my creative escape. To be able to just play with the pretty things, you know, not get too bogged down in that dark part of the world, and be able to be creative, work. And I feel like I through planning, I have, yeah, processed a lot of stuff that's been with me since entering into this job. I started at my agency 5 years ago as an advocate, actually, and then moved to leading that team specifically, and then almost 2 years ago entered into the executive director position and leading the agency. So it's been fun. I've enjoyed the team that I work with. I have so much respect for those ladies, and they definitely, they make me want to be a better person just in general. And I appreciate all the hard work that they put in and the heart that they bring to our team. And so, yeah, I don't know, it's just it's an honor. And so this type of planning helps me keep all that together, but it also allows me a creative outlet, setting up the pages to do that, where I get to just be free and have fun and plan with pretty things. Okay, so that's the washi down. Usually after that, I will look at the kits washi, and I will kind of take a look and see how I would love this. I think I want to save some of this for my beginning of the week. So maybe what I will do, and again, this is a new kit to me. Yes, I've been actually playing with doing a plan with me with kits that I've never used before. First ever out the box with kits I've never used. I am a masochist, apparently. And just decided that, you know, why not? Why not have fun with this? Why not? It just sounds like a great idea. Now that might come to cause me some headache, but we will see. Let's see. I really love this washi. It's really pretty. But I also want to give me some space, because what I'm going to do is layer a box on this, but I do want to build it up a little bit so when I lay the box it doesn't cover fully everything. So So yeah, I have decided that for my 2021, I will be using a Stalogy again, the B6 Stalogy. I've had this one here for 4 months, I believe. Yeah, 4 months. And I have deeply enjoyed it. I have had a lot of fun in here. It has become a part of my brain. And I think I'm definitely gonna continue to keep this. Definitely gonna continue to keep this as a part of my planning style. Here, okay. And then I need to pull in some of that green too. So I'm gonna pull a little bit of green in here. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, there we go. But this one, I'm gonna do 3, just to spread the love. Okay. So what kind of planners are you guys gonna use for 2021? I've been enjoying all of the Vlogmas style of plan with me's and the setups. I feel like this time of the year is like, it's like the best, because you get to see all these different styles of how people think, how they use their planners, different type of thinking that kind of helps people navigate their worlds. And for me, that's very interesting. I find that extremely interesting. Do I want, no, I just want to keep layering, It's kind of like just keep swimming, just keep layering. Okay. And again, I don't have any rhyme or reason for this. This is just, what do I think needs some color somewhere? And going with it. Okay. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna save these because I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I like them, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to use them. All right, so now I usually will go into my boxes here and then pick a couple for each page. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's see how we can. Oh my gosh, this little Santa. I don't know if you can see him. The colors. Oops, I'm not even in the middle. Okay, little Santa. He's just adorable. It's a little Santa cup. And I think I'm gonna hang him right about there on my Monday. Just like Coffee Monday, but Santa Coffee Monday. This is a really pretty one too. Okay. Oh, come on. All right. So, what else could I say about myself? It's very interesting. Interesting little concept when you have to think about things that you would tell people. Because this is kind of like our first meeting each other, huh? When I first new to the channel. So I am also a doggy mom. And I am a doggy mom to 2 rescues. One is Oscar. He is a bull terrier pit mix, and he's just the cutest little bug. He is the biggest cuddler in the whole world. He has the kindest little heart, and we say all the time that he rescued us. he lets us think that, we rescued him, but really he was our rescuer. This box it's a layered box here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the weekend, just starting it from the bottom. But yeah, so Oscar is our little cuddle bug. He enjoys being with us all the time, laying on us of some sort, has to be touching all the time. And then our second puppy son is Odie, and he is a white Australian Shepherd. He is also a rescue. And Odie was a little different to come around. It took him a long time. I'm gonna pull this weekend banner and put it on the weekend. It took him a while, quite a while, to come around to us and trust us. And I don't think I don't know if he was hurt or abused or anything, but I do know that he did have some fear of trusting humans fully. So I do know there was that. But thankfully, you know, I feel like if a rescue doggy could tell you, hey, you're a trusted human, I now trust you, then that's a big deal. And so, you know, you've made it if a rescue puppy has told you that in your life and let you love them. So yeah, I'm really grateful for Odie and letting us in. So we've had Odie since August, and Oscar we've had 2 years now. Yeah. And so they are buddies. They go everywhere together. They're constantly curled or cuddling on each other, which is really cute to see. And especially that they got along so well. That was one of our concerns, but you know, apparently we didn't have to worry at all because they figured it out. They just needed the humans to like get out of the way and let them do. Okay. So yeah, Oscar and Odie are our children, my children. I do not have any children as of yet. Planned in the future, not at the moment. I'm gonna take this little teardrop, just pull in some of that green. I really do wish I would have had that Tombow that was that color, honestly. But you know, then you know, no, we're a little crooked. But now you know for next time. Actually, I'm not gonna worry about it. So here's my take on the crooked stuff. It will happen. I will try to not. However, I am human, and it'll happen. And yeah, that's all I got for that. That's all I got for that. Let's see. Okay, so now this is kind of what I consider like my bare bones, if you would. And oops, get back in the frame. That's also another thing, like making sure you're in frame. Holy moly, didn't even know that was an issue until now. But yes, making sure you're in frame is a fun game, and I didn't even mean to rhyme that, but it is. Okay, so we have my week dashboard, have the beginnings of this week, and I like it so far. I'm enjoying that. I like the colors. And now I start working on my meetings here. Now is where the Tombows come in here. And my pen. All right. I don't usually have a color code system. Usually I just kind of go through just to make sure and use whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this for work related tasks, and this one for personal related tasks, and this one, I don't know yet. I Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna just go meeting by meeting on these. So I usually will grab them, flip them around until I find like a combination that I like. And I think I like the original the better. All right, so, okay. So Monday we have, so with my job right now, we're working remotely and I have Zoom meetings pretty much all day, which is extremely exhausting in its own right. So, so this is what you'll see probably me do the more is Zoom meetings. I Zoom a lot. But I will say it's very convenient, to be in one space and then just like jump into meetings. I will say that. That is one thing that I'm definitely enjoying. Then, you know, going to a meeting, the traveling and all that stuff. So that is one of the perks to doing this whole remote work thing that I'm not complaining. But I definitely do miss people. So as you can imagine with a role like mine, I am a big peopler. I love talking to people. I like meeting and seeing people, especially people that I haven't seen in a while. And that is definitely, I like it. I like peopling. I'm a peopler. Peopler. Yes, I am a peopler. And so doing the Zooming, it's efficient, but I miss the people part, if that makes sense. So, oh, that looks kind of, oh well. So I do miss the people part, I will say. But, you know, until we can all be together, I will be zooming hardcore. All right. And then we have, oh my God, I have myself like triple booked. That's a thing. So probably do this here. And then 2 to 3. I'm gonna just darken that a little bit to try to denote the difference. These are not the same color by any means, but they look a little the same. And I think in camera they look a little the same, but they're not the same. They're close. They're not the same though. Yeah, so that's the Wednesdays. This is Thursday. Oops, gonna lose my pen today. All right, let's see, what did we end up with? Ended up with the dark, so we will be using this khaki color. $9 to $11. Oops, $9 to $11. Okay, those together, and then I have another meeting at 12 to 1 that day. Yes, so all this time, this is all, this is all the sitting and zooming and meeting this way. But I have to like literally, I think this is why I've gotten so off of my routines with the water, to be honest with you. This whole Zoom thing, though it is, like I said, it's efficient and I feel like I can get more done, I do feel as if I am relaxing on some of my routines, you know, like the self-care type of routines. So for me, I'm trying to navigate that. Usually, I don't know what it was about being out of the house and going, literally physically going to work, that and now has changed. And and I'm just, I don't know, I sit here at the desk Zoom all day, talk to people, get whatever I gotta get done. And then I look up at the clock and then it's, you know, 3-4 hours have passed and I'm like, oh, I haven't even like gotten up to get water. I haven't even gotten to go to the girls' room. Like, you know, that's the one thing that I think me myself is having a problem with. So I don't know if you're watching and you do the Zoom situation, how do you navigate that? How are you doing that? Or am I joined in the same feeling of it's just hard and we're just trying to get through working remotely right now or whatever? Because that's something I definitely have not mastered, and something that I need to work on. And I think for me, why I wanted to use the kit that had stickers about hydration in it. So I do a time bar. So I do the color, of course, and then I outline it with the dark color so that when I'm flipping through the book or I'm doing something like that, jumps out at me and I can see the clear start and ends. So that's kind of that. So anyway, so like I said, if you have figured out this whole Zooming and also trying to take care of yourself, if you've created a routine around that for yourself, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Love to just, you know, explore that, because I've been doing this whole work remote since March and I'm still trying to navigate it. And I know that my water intake is really not what it used to be. My boyfriend and I love comedy. He's actually the one that brought it to me. And we watch two comedians who are actually married. Christina Pijinski, or she's known in the circuit as Christina P, and her husband Tom. And they are comedians, and they have their own show. It's like a podcast, it's YouTube, it's amazing. Highly inappropriate, but it, you know, with a job like mine, I have to rely on some dark humor once in a while. And so they do this like water champ challenge. And my boyfriend and I, we used to hold the water champ, and we'd be like, oh, I'm drinking way more water than you this week, and yada yada, and back and forth. So as I pause to drink water, so for me, I was the reigning champ, and well, not the whole time, but a very, very strong reigning champ, I will say. And now my water is little to nothing, which is not good for my health, and I felt it in my body. And so yeah, so anyway, the water champ is trying to make a comeback. Wish me luck. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna try. Okay, so with all my meetings down, as far as the time bars go, I will look into the day, the overhead. What's the overhead day? Like, do I have some bill due? Do I have what not due? So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look at my monthly for this. All right, what week are we in? I didn't even put the date dots. Well, we are in the 14th, so that will be the 14th. So here, so we have some, so I track moon cycles, no reason why, just do. So we have some moon, I'm gonna leave that in there, tongue-tied for real. Moon movement this week, and I have a birthday for my aunt, and we have a bunch of bills due because adulting, I guess. And then yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull these into the days. So on the 14th we have two bills due. And what am I gonna use? How many bills do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Option. No. Okay, so I'm gonna pull in these little tiny little ones, and then I'm gonna put a glitter header behind it to try to, like, I don't know, make me happy because I have to pay a bill. I don't know. We're trying and struggling. Oops. Where am I? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do color by color and go from there. So on the 14th we have water, trash, sewer, and P&M. So anyway, so yes, like I'm saying, to try to help me with this whole navigating health with remote work. Yeah, that'll look good. I am going to be using a Hobonichi Weeks to kind of help me navigate my health section of my life. And actually I have it right here. So I will be using Pickles the frog as my health I don't think it's like a planner at this point. It's more of a health tracker, health journal. I don't know. So Pickles, look at that face. How could you not be so excited about your life and all the things with this little Pickles? Oh, I love this Hobonichi. He's so cute. So this one I will be setting up at some point in time, and working on that. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll do a video on this. I kind of, again, don't know what the heck I'm doing. Gonna be navigating that. And yeah, if you're interested in joining the ride on that, let me know. I will definitely be taking friends on the journeys. Okay, so we got those bills on the 14th. We have one on the 15th. And I'm going to use this one and this glitter backing. Oh, come on. Okay. So yes, so the Pickles will be my additive to my health, for my health tracking and that kind of thing. Until then, I'm going to be using the dailies in my Stalogy to kind of help me. But, you know, any ideas, my friends, I am more than willing to hear. And then on the 17th, so the Thursday, 2 bills on Thursday. Because, yeah, I've been, I haven't been taking care of myself, my body. And so I'm really trying to do that. And I feel like I had that intention when 2020 started, and then with all the stress and all the things that kind of hit us this year, I was like, you know, I'm just worried about trying to survive. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at. So I had things gone more according to planned. Isn't that the sentence we say all the time? Had things gone a little bit more according to plan, I would have liked to have said I would have been able to really have the bandwidth to focus more on my health. But that just, you know, didn't happen this year. And at first I was a little worried about it and, you know, kicked myself for it. But now it's kind of, this whole year, I'm just trying to get through, you know what I mean? So if you're just trying to get through, I feel you, and I understand that, and I'm here for that. So for my aunt's birthday on, when is it? Saturday? Yep, Saturday. Put a box for her birthday on Saturday. So yeah, just trying to navigate that. And there is some balloons. Look how cute, they're tiny. Okay, so yeah, just trying to navigate that and just get through this moment in time. But I acknowledge that to get better with my health and take that more into consideration, and I'm ready. So Pickles will be my pal. Pickles my pal will help me get through 2021 with health journey. Okay, so we have the moon phase movement. So I pull these in. These are from the Style Planner. These are her minis. They're like $1.80, I think. They're really great, perfect size for everything. So I use these. So we have the 14th and the 17th, which is Monday and the Thursday. So yeah. But like I said, if you have any ideas for me, more than willing to, where am I going to put this? More than willing to ask for help. I'm going to just put it right up there on the corners. And the Thursday, I think. I need to put the date dots. This is the whole problem. But, you know, I'm a rebel. Rebel without date dots. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Rebel without date dots. Just living on the edge. But yeah, I'm kind of done with living on the edge. So I'm going to pull in these from the Style Planner. I am fully aware that they are not the same hollow metal situation. But I am not afraid to mix metals, and I'm okay with that. So, and this has been the numbers I've used all month so far. And so I kind of, I don't know, I like that. And it definitely makes sure I use the full sheet too. I don't have any, because I hate though having the rogue date dots and then you have a bunch and you're just trying to make it work, but they don't like line up, and then you never really fully use the whole thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm trying it this way. Never done it like this before. Probably, I'm gonna see how it goes. If it bothers me that much and I hate it, I'll change it. But right now I'm just making sure I use all my date dots. That's where I'm at. Okay, so yeah, we're not rebel without it causing anymore. All right, so now that we have the big ticket, big monthly things, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna pull in my wacky holidays from the Style Planner. I think I have one. Yep. So this is Maple Syrup Day on the 17th. I don't know if you knew that, but now you know. I don't think you can DoorDash maple syrup, but I may be wrong, you know. And if so, let me know. I look for an evergreen day. Okay, on the 19th. I already have my tree up, thankfully, to my wonderful, wonderful boyfriend who went and grabbed us a tree. And we decorated it yesterday. So I'm really grateful for that. Okay, so these ones I will be saving for next week. I start working on my routines. My routines, which are Thursday is trash day. And what am I going to use? I think I'm going to use these little teardrops if I can. And I think I did see a little trash icon. Here we go. I wish there was a sticker that was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, y'all. I'm gonna change the throw the printer sticker into throw the trash angrily, because why wouldn't you? Why would we not do that? All right. Oh, yes. Yes. I can see the vision coming to life. Now this, man, I wish I had my tweezers, but you know, I'm also, remember, I'm living on the edge. No day dots, no tweezers. Life is fun. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yep. I angrily throw the trash out. All right. Oh, I'm going to have to message her and tell her we need to make this happen. That is hilarious. Oh my God. Love that. Okay, so on Tuesday, do the laundry. So I'm gonna pull this one and this one here. Oops, got a little sticker fuzz. So I'm gonna pull that. Love it. Okay. All right. And then of course I'm gonna do the typical Planner Girl Coffee Monday, because why would we not? Let's not stray from tradition. You know what I mean? Every Planner Girl that's gone before me that has highlighted Coffee Monday, because we all need it. All right, so there we go on that. Laundry for Tuesday. Then Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so Sunday is water the plants. I don't think she has a water the plants, but I'm gonna give a quick skim. Nope, I found an icon this does not have that we need. But never fret, never fear. I have a Yoda reusable sticker book. This is from Ashley Ann Laz, and as you can tell, it met some water and it did not like it, but that's me, that's my fault, operator error. So I love this sticker book. It's wonderful. It has all my stickers that are just random hanging out, and we're gonna pull in, let's see, what are the plants? This one there. And I got these from a D-stash, so I'm not gonna be able to tell you where the shop is from, but I definitely enjoy these. So I will do the same as I did before and do water the plants as the routine in the beginning of the day. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna need to do for now is to set up my to-do section. I'm gonna save all these icons. I'm sure they're gonna get used up while we go. I'm gonna put these habit trackers on my dashboard there, my weekly dashboard. And then I need to water. Hello, I can't even remember to put the dang water sticker in my life. It is what it is. It's actually, oops, I'm not even in frame. See, in frame, learning. What are we gonna do here? I think I have an idea. This may sound a little strange, but I like strange. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Usually, okay, so this is how my days usually look. But I think I'm gonna wanna, I think I wanna do a line down the page just to try it. Just to see if I'd like it, just to separate the schedule from the to-dos. I like this style. I definitely do. I enjoy it. But yeah, gonna try to do something a little different. And I'm gonna actually use my line from when I did my weekend line. So that's actually convenient. So we're gonna do lines down the middle. Yep. See, I'm moving myself. Oops, middle of frame. We are working on it. Okay. There. And wow, see, perfectly line. Okay. I'm actually gonna do a dark line on top of that, and then I'm gonna draw a bow. So I know I haven't ever ordered them before, but Josephine Bow Designs, from my understanding, she has these little what are Hobonichi style or inspired little dash lines, and maybe at some point I'll get some. But I just, yeah, I haven't done this style enough to know if that's my style yet, so I don't want to invest in it yet until I know. So I will do this. It's a Sarasa dry. I don't know why I'm making sure it doesn't like leak everywhere. I have trust problems with my pens. And then I'm gonna just doodle a little bow, just like Josephine Bow Designs does, but mine I made myself. And yeah, and then she does them kind of all over the page actually. So I'm gonna just find my style there. Just keep on keeping on. Okay. And for me, it doesn't have to be super fancy. It's more of like a doodle style. So as long as the eye can tell what it is, then we're good. This one doesn't have the cute little highlight because I didn't even know I was going to do that. But you know, there we go. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. So now for my to-do lists on each day, I separate my to-do list into two different sections. One is for work and one is for personal. So I will do actually personal in this color because I like it. And I will just drag that across around about the 9 o'clock section, right? Randomly right around there. That was a little higher, that's okay. And then for the weekends, I'd save half the page for like memory keeping style. And then I will do around the 3 o'clock line, I will pull my to-dos header there. And then for my work to-dos, I'm going to around 2 or 3, probably usually 3 or 4. 3 or 4. I will pull that across for the work to-dos. And because this one's like a latte color, I'm trying to bring it out a little bit more. So I'll do the double line, double cross, the double cross. And then I won't do any that work stuff on the weekends because no. We're trying to have balance. I can barely drink water during the weekdays, okay? All right, now I'm ready, okay? All that just to find the correct placement for my water trackers. Do you see where I'm at with this? Oh my gosh, wasn't even in frame. Okay, we'll be fine. All right. I'm having more fun definitely with this plan with me than my first ever one. I felt like I was super nervous. I was stumbling all over my words. Yeah, and I have 2 planner gal friends that I really appreciate. Shayna from the Foxy Corn here on YouTube and on Instagram has been one of the main people that I've asked a bajillion, literally a bajillion. That is an account. That's real. A bajillion questions about YouTube plan with me. I even texted her with my last one. I was like, it was a disaster, and you know, told her all the things, and she was like, it's okay, you get better with time. And, you know, totally just, I don't know, made me feel welcome in the planner community, which was really great. And then also too, reaching out to Caroline at Princess Honey, and been like, this is horrid, I hate this sometimes. Like, how do you move past? She's just like, I don't know, you just gotta just do it. And so those two ladies, they gave me a lot of gave me some pep talk to like be able to keep going with it and not just, you know, drop it because my first one was really bad. And yeah, so I'm really grateful to them. So ladies, if you're watching, I hope you are. If you are, I really appreciate your kindness. Thank you for, you know, giving me the in Spanish we would say the ánimo, but the bravery, the courage to push out and do it anyway, even though first one was just atrocious. So anyway, this plan with me is for you. Yes, like an 80s song dedicated. This is the one for you guys. Okay, so I made these. These are inspired by Amy TV. She did a video about morning routines and how she tries to accomplish at least three things in 3 different areas in the morning before she shows up for anybody else. And they are in movement, mindfulness, and mastery. And she goes over this in the video. She goes into talking about how do you pick your own menu, these kinds of things. So this is something that I'm going to be implementing, that I have implemented. Some days I've gone fairly well, other days not so much. And this one of my first times actually making stickers, so as you can tell, the gap, there's a big huge white cloud gap, but that's okay. Actually, I'm gonna leave 2 because I don't want to. This is the work week stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put these in here. I usually don't start my morning until 10 or so. I'm up by at least like 6:30, but I'm usually doing more morning routine stuff, or, you know, literally sitting and watching Plan With Me videos, because why wouldn't we? So this one's a little earlier of a meeting, so I'm gonna have to, I'm okay moving it in the middle over here. That's fine with me. Just make it work. Just make it work. All right. Okay, so that's in there. So happy I saw that. All right, so I'm gonna just actually do my handwriting, which I don't have a, I like to use script stickers, but you know, in situations such as these, we gotta do with what we gotta do. So I usually I will hit that to do, and then this one I will do work. And I like the little hearts. I don't know if you watch Emily from Emily Lou Designs, but she's she does mild liner hearts, but just put a heart on it. I am Sarasa dry. Just put a heart on it and it makes it look better. Yeah. Yes, Emily's a great artist over there at Emily Arts, but yeah, I have a Sarasa dry heart. She has mild liner, and that's what makes the world go round. Okay. Sitting in silence writing. I would like to say that I can do both at once, but like I told you earlier, this is all a skill. This whole, I didn't even know I was in frame. I pray I was. But we are in progress. Yeah. We are in progress. Works in progress. Okay. So for me, I actually think that's done for me. I will go back in and I will actually write the meetings specifically, but like I said, with my work, I don't want to put that on YouTube at the moment. I don't have any script stickers for that. I just use my handwriting, and it'll turn out somewhat like this at the end of it. Yeah. So this is kind of more, this is my style. So this is what I'll do. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I need to do before I leave you? I don't think so. Other than thank you for watching. This is my first official plan with me that is actually gonna go on YouTube. So this is technically number 2 in filming land, but number 1 in actually people seeing it. So, you know, I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to sit with me and hear me chat, and I look forward to seeing what this channel will hold for me. Starting it off with Plan With Me's. It may evolve into some leadership and other things in the professional world. Those are other interests I have. But right now, Plan With Me's is kind of where I feel comfortable at the beginning. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And I will see you next week. Bye.